Talk about education matters now, and there's something that has been going on, schools unrest so far. The latest is 7 Makindu boys high school have been arrested, 11 Chemasisi boys were freed on bond, 3 Maranda boys are in custody still. This is why Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha and his interior counterpart Fred Matiang'i are now insisting on the return of corporal punishment in schools. The two CSs attributed the high occurrence of school fires to growing indiscipline among learners. The push for the reintroduction of the cane coming at a time of dozens of learners are now in police custody in different parts of the country in connection with unrest in schools, as Elfas Lagat reports.
The last 2 months have seen dormitories in over 40 schools set ablaze, a situation that has forced some schools to shut down and seen a few students arrested and arraigned. But despite a warning from government that those culpable would pay dearly, the wave of arson has gotten worse. Maranda High School is the latest to be closed again after a dormitory complex was torched down Sunday. The worrying trend has now led Cabinet Secretaries George Magoha and Fred Matiang'i to call for reintroduction of radical disciplinary measures, including caning of students.
We need to introduce caning back in schools. Like yesterday, do not expect our teachers to do the impossible.
I am not a subscriber to those things called, now human rights of the child. I don't subscribe to those things. So Biblia inasema, spare the rod and spoil the child. Mimi nataka tuanze kuzungumza how we will discipline our children. Watu waache mchezo.
Both cabinet secretaries say the ban on corporal punishment denied teachers a proven method of dealing with indiscipline in schools. Key among the proposals made by CS Magoha to address the widespread unrest in schools is doing away with boarding schools and allowing learners to study as day scholars.
And that conversation will involve as to whether we still need boarding schools or not. Going further on this direction is going to include the provision of approved schools, the walking back in the legal framework on the basis of the so-called human rights.
The Maranda High School fire incident came barely a week after Form 4 students were sent home indefinitely due to allegations that they threatened to burn down the institution. At the same time, a court in Kimilili has issued 11 learners from Chesamisi High School bail terms of 1 million shillings with charges of burning school property worth 7.5 million shillings. The students will remain in police custody until 20th of December when their ages are determined. 18 other learners from Makindu High School are also under police custody in connection with burning a school dormitory. Elfas Lagat, Citizen TV, Nairobi.